Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to the Man Cave. I'm your host Dave. Again today guys, I'm joined by my good friend and personal assistant now at this stage.
Feels like it.
James. He's here as well. James, thanks again for coming along and taking the time out of your busy week as well to give me a hand.
My pleasure, and it's been all things Batman. Absolutely loving it. It's been great.
Yeah, the last couple of videos guys have been Batman because I want to try and get a few days. I said I've had them a couple of weeks now at this stage, but it's like getting around to doing them, getting the videos done, and between editing kind of the other stuff you've been looking at so far, between work commitments and all that kind of stuff, I've just been up to my eyes lately. But hopefully we're back on track guys, and I will try and get at least one, maybe two videos a week out to you. We have exciting things coming up on the channel too, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado guys, as you can see, we're still on the Batman team. We're on the classic TV show team. We've done the villain's lair, we've done the Batcave, we've done a couple of the villain figures such as the Joker, Mr. Freeze, Catwoman, the Riddler, the Penguin, etc. So today's turn, my friends, is the Bats himself. Yes, it's Batman. So without further ado guys, roll the intro and let's get into this. Okay guys, so if you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe button. As I said, we're doing a lot of these kind of videos between die-cast cars, and we're kind of getting to the figures kind of side of things now. But yeah, please, it helps out the channel a good bit if you hit that like and subscribe. But as you can see guys, we have our Batman figure from McFarlane, DC, or 66, still on the team of the retro kind of style. As you can see there, done very well. Again guys, these are coming kind of very hard to get in my country here in Ireland. There's not many shops. James, you haven't seen many shops with them here,
Just Forbidden Planet.
Forbidden
Had them for a
Planet.
while, but it looks like they're gone now.
Yeah, and even at that, like, they're kind of not really advertised either, so you're kind of reduced either to eBay or Amazon, or I said I got this from I think it was off eBay actually. But that's it guys, that's our 66 Batman. Actually, first impressions, James?
Love it. Love this series in general, but I have to say probably my two figures, if I was to nail it down, would be Batman and Robin.
Yeah. Definitely, like, you know,
Yeah.
you can't have a 66 series kind of figure collection without Batman and Robin. As I said, I think actually the Robin is the Batman is kind of easier. I know he kind of has the swim shorts now, and they have the oxygen mask, the air breathers kind of line. But McFarlane, I'd have to say, is doing a fabulous job on them now. I wasn't kind of too big into kind of collecting the figures. As I said, there's not much articulation in these kind of figures, but for what they are, like, you know, they're mainly kind of, for me, they're a display piece anyway guys. So anyway, as you can see there guys, the detail in the face just before we open them up out of the packet. I got a good look at them. Eyes look very good actually. And we got the bat symbol on the suit. Body proportion and all seems to be right on, spot on. Even the bat belt, as you can see, just before we open them up. And then we got the boots. The colours seem to be spot on, and again we got our usual speech bubbles. For anyone that hasn't seen the series, you'll know what they're about when you do. So without further ado guys, let's open this up and get a closer look at them. As you can see guys there from the packaging, much the same as our other characters. We got the dynamic duo and the Batmobile with the Batcave kind of scenario behind them, and we just got a picture of Batman. Again, much the same box as the rest of the figures. They're kind of all in the same line, which looks well actually. If you want to keep them all on a shelf or on a stand, a display stand, they all kind of look the same. But yeah, let's get them open and have a closer look. Okay guys, so we got our usual kind of packet for these figures. We got our 2 speech bubbles here. We'll take them out. And we got our Batman. We'll have to bear with me 2 seconds. I'll put him out. I'll put his belt. There we go. Okay guys, so we got our Batman here. Without further ado, get him out of the package. Now, as you can see guys, you probably noticed there, first of all, we have our cloth cape, which is always nice to see. We got our cloth cape, which is nice and shiny, hangs down well over the shoulders, comes right down. Then we got our gloves. As I said, articulation is kind of much the same as the other figures. Arms will go out to the sides. The way the body is done, they don't actually go up or twist. We got our elbow joint, which is just backwards and forwards, up and down, which is very good. We got our utility belt, which seems to be, looks like it's glued on around the figure. It doesn't actually twist, so that's a good thing. You won't lose it, won't break off. We got our knee joint, which again is fairly good. It's not as stiff now as actually as the other figures, which is pretty good. But again, we got a twist actually in the from the gloves. You can see that there. All arm will twist. Same with the far side. And we got our 2 kind of has 2 closed fists Batman. Definitely a closed one, and a kind of one I suppose we can kind of hold something. But and that face detail. Yeah, closer look at him there. Cowl looks brilliant. Great paint job again. Head articulation is just kind of to the side. Not much movement up and down. But yeah guys, as you can see there, from the eyes, it's very well done, James, isn't it? Very well.
Lovely bit of detailing on him. He looks great. The colours are very accurate, and the head sculpt, there's no mistaking that's Adam West.
No, yeah, that's insane. Yeah, with the head sculpt.
Yeah, said, lovely job.
I'll get him standing up here, guys, and you can take a closer look at him. And as I said, he does look fantastic. You can't deny it.
For the size of the scale he is too, they've captured him really well.
Yeah. And as you said, from the face sculpt there, and to even the cape. I said the cape's cloth. It's not a kind of a rubbery, so it kind of seems to be flowing well. It might just need, it's just because it's in the box. I think it's just needs maybe a little stretching or something. Some people probably want to throw an iron over it or something like that, just to but I think it looks well though. He's sitting well. If you can just get him to stand for me. There we go. So yeah, the detail is fantastic. See, the bat symbol and all is correct and all on the chest. To the bat belt.
Utility belt looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does. Even the pose on the character, like to the gauntlets on the gloves. To the detail there, you can see the creases and stuff like that. Actually looks very well. I say well enjoyed with the figures. I have to say they're a great line. I said not much articulation in them, but the guys, like as I said, like for me, I'm putting them in the dioramas anyway. So you know, I mean, you're not kind of twisting them this way, that way, and any other way, trying to get different kind of poses out of them. You know. And as far as I know, these figures do sit in the McFarlane Batmobile as well, like so they're kind of built for that. I said I don't have it now. I just have the Jada. For me, it was important kind of getting the lights and stuff on the cars. But if you've seen a previous video, guys, you'll see that '66 review of the Jada Batmobile, if you want to go back and take a look at that one. But yeah, well chuffed. As I said, we have our Kapow and our Pow. Again, our 2 speech bubbles for this kind of character. So we won't be using them anyway, but it's nice to have though. I said a nice little accessory would have been maybe a batarang or a grappling gun or something like that you could have in his hand. But yeah, well chuffed with it. Like, I have to say, the detail in the faces, to the lips and all, you know, fantastic paint job on them. And even to the chalk outline on the cowl and stuff. As you can see the eyes. And the likeness, as you said, he looks very like there's no mistaking him. Really. To the ears and the cowl and all, everything looks fantastic, like, you know. Very great job again by McFarlane, I have to say.
They're very consistent with the whole line.
Yeah, they seem to be, yeah, and they seem to be lashing them out as well this kind of year between them and the other kind of Batman figures. But yeah, guys, that is Batman. He'll be going into our Batcave diorama. So I have to say, yeah. So I think we'll have to do, actually I think we'll make this a double video, James, won't we?
Why not?
We'll do the yeah.
Why not?
We'll leave Batman to the side here for a second, and if you want to hand me up, he's our sidekick.
You can't have one without the other.
You can't have one without the other. So guys, we actually have Robin here too. So let's give you a look at that. I was going to do it in 2 separate videos, but sure, the dynamic duo, so we might make a dynamic duo video. Keep them all together. So that is our same kind of box, our Batman logo. Again, we got our speech bubbles, and we got our Robin board. So we'll have a quick look at the back of the box. As you can see, same again, guys. It's the 2 guys in the Batmobile. Same packaging as the rest of the kind of figures. Just better to have whoever's in the box over here at this side. Again, this is kind of getting hard to pick up. And if anyone wants the barcode number, if that helps out anybody. There you go. But first impressions, James. I have to say, he looks fantastic.
Yeah, I love the dynamic duo. This is, you know, we keep praising McFarlane for what they've done with this, and we have to give them their dues. They obviously spent a lot of time and effort to getting these perfected, because they've done a superb job. Yeah. And as I said, they're not an expensive figure anyway, so the quality in them is actually, it's surprising to me now. As I said, like, I wasn't I kind of more so go for the older kind of figures, the taller 7-inch. I mean, it's very hard to actually pick out flaws, I think, with these figures. Yeah. You know, the look of them, I love the look of them. As I said, like, paint application is excellent. The likenesses are excellent. Yeah, it looks very well, actually, I have to say. Looks very well. But you know, it's, as I said, like, 2 boys together now. They're gonna look fantastic together. Yeah, hopefully for the back cave anyway. That is the whole idea. So, as I said, like, you know, they'll keep. But yeah, so guys, I suppose without further ado, I told you there's a spoil on this channel. So let's get this guy open, and we shall take a closer look. And yeah, so we'll put the 2 guys to finally reunite them together. They have come a long way. So yeah, guys, without further ado, I'll open this up and we'll take a closer look. Okay, guys, so as you can see from the box, we got our usual McFarlane speech bubbles. We got our Bam, Wham. That's our 2 speech bubbles there. That's a fantastic idea, like, you know, I suppose you could stick them all around it, on a wall or something, around there, diorama or whatever. And then we got a Robin figure. I have to say, like, it's not to be classed now as, or mistaken for, Robin of Sherwood. just in case. This is our Batman 66.
I think he's fairly well in there. He has come a long way. But we have him out. So guys, overall impressions as well. We got great detail in the face. If I can get the camera to focus on him. There we go. Absolutely fantastic detail. No mistake in him either, is there?
Again, brilliant. Head sculpt.
Yeah, I have to say, it's actually fantastic. To even the short collar kind of on him here. It's fantastic.
Nice detailing on the suit as well.
Yeah. We got our R. We got the stitching all down the side. We got a utility belt as well. We got our cloth cape, which is always nice to see an old cloth cape. Seems to be hanging well as well. So we got our typical yellow, green and red or black going on. Very light to robin. Articulation again is not much in the arms at all actually. They're just stiff, or they're just stiff. Very stiff. But again, yeah, arms out to the side. We got our elbow joints. Yeah. That's a bit stiff. We got our elbow joints. And then we got our knee bend. Which is pretty, like they come together so well though, don't they? Like you wouldn't even notice there's a kind of a joint there.
Yeah.
Looking at it from afar, like.
Yeah, we have commented that on a couple of the videos. You know, the joints are disguised very well, particularly in the legs.
Yeah, they are actually very well. But as you can see there, guys, we'll stick him on the wheel there, and I'll stick Batman in beside him. He stands very well as well. But as you can see there, guys, like, you know, he is looking absolutely fantastic, I have to say. Detail is superb on him. As I said, from the short collar, the whole uniform looks, as I said, the colour detail in him is fantastic. Down to the boots, even the way the boots are shaped and the whole lot, like, you know, it's not just a shall we just stick an L boot kind of on the bottom of them there. Then.
Yeah.
And so the detail are, you know, as you can see there, guys, even the shapes and stuff to the boots, very well done, I have to say.
Paid good attention to body shape and size.
Yeah. As I commented on I think one of the previous videos there, they're actually they are all actually different sizes. It's not just a one mold kind of just change for different figures, like. So we'll put the two of them together. Finally reunite them, the dynamic duo.
They are getting good reuse out of their molds in general with their black and white series, and then they've just they added, you know, snorkeling outfits and stuff like that. So they are getting use out of their molds, and that's obviously what a company's going to try to do, is they're going to get the most out of their molds where they can. Yeah. And he seems to be doing that, as I say. Like, you can see the two of them there side by side, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, I have to say. Really chuffed with them. They look well now in the old back cave. But as you can see there, you can't have one without the other. Definitely can't. So I definitely, you know, as I said, not being or only getting into kind of collecting myself of these kind of figures lately, I would I'd highly recommend this. Highly recommend this to you guys. Definitely a must for any collector. You know, as I said, the detail in them, like, and they look, from a distance, they look fantastic. They really do. I have to say, I'm well chuffed with them. Well chuffed. You can't, as I said, you can't really fault them. You know. As you said, like, I don't think there's been a flaw in any of the characters that we've actually opened from my friend. Like, the paint job and all, it's been, I said, absolutely fantastic.
And that's it, guys. That is our Robin and our Batman. Absolutely fantastic. As I said there, guys, you can see the difference in the height of the figures as well, like the different builds, and as McFarlane seems to be doing a great job of getting them all to kind of scale. So guys, that's it. So without further ado, we will put these lads in the back cave, I think, James.
Yeah, good idea.
We can finally get them home.
2 final pieces of
and
puzzle.
yeah, and we'll take the guys over then to have a look, and yeah, we'll catch you then, guys. Well, as you can see there, guys, like, you know, he is looking absolutely fantastic, I have to say. Detail is superb on him. As I said, from the short collar, the whole uniform looks, as I said, the colour detail in them is fantastic. Down to the boots, even the way the boots are shaped and the whole lot, like, you know, it's not just a, we're just sticking out boot kind of on the bottom of them there.
Yeah.
And so the detail are, you know, as you can see there, guys, even the shapes and stuff to the boots, very well done, I have to say.
Paid good attention to body shape and size.
Yeah. As I commented on I think one of the previous videos there, they're actually they are all actually different sizes. It's not just the one mold, kind of just change for different figures, like. So we'll put the two of them together. Finally reunite them, the dynamic duo.
They are getting good reuse out of their molds in general with their black and white series, and then they've just they added, you know, snorkeling outfits and stuff like that. So they are getting use out of their molds, and that's obviously what a company's going to try to do, is they're going to get the most out of their molds where they can.
Yeah. And he seems to be doing that, as I say, like, you can see the two of them there side by side, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, I have to say. Really chuffed with them. They look well now in the old back cave. But as you can see there, you can't have one without the other. Definitely can't. So I definitely, you know, as I said, not being or only getting into kind of collecting myself of these kind of figures lately, I would I'd highly recommend this. Highly recommend this to you guys. Definitely a must for any collector. You know, as I said, the detail in them, like, and they look, from a distance, they look fantastic. They really do. I have to say, I'm well chuffed with them. Well chuffed. You can't, as I said, you can't really fault them. You know. As you said, like, I don't think there's been a flaw in any of the characters that we've actually opened from my friend. Like, the paint job and all, it's been, I said, absolutely fantastic. So, and that's it, guys. That is our Robin and our Batman. Absolutely fantastic. As I said there, guys, you can see the difference in the height of the figures as well, like the different builds, and as McFarlane seems to be doing a great job of getting them all to kind of scale. So guys, that's it. So without further ado, we will put these lads in the back cave, I think, James.
Yeah, good idea.
We can finally get them home.
2 final pieces of puzzle.
And yeah, and we'll take the guys over then to have a look, and yeah, we'll catch you then, guys. Okay, guys, so we put the two guys in the back cave. As you can see there, they look absolutely fantastic, I have to say. Really make the diorama come to life too. What do you think, James?
Oh, great stuff. We're giddy with excitement.
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah, I'm like a big child here. I have to say, actually, yeah, I love it. I have to say, they look really well. That's part of the back cave. As you can see there, guys. They really suit it, like, they really make the thing come to life. Absolutely. As you can see there, it's like from our villains. I'm sure we could throw an old villain down in the back cave there. I know I've seen actually some pictures I think to have Joker climbing up the ladder there in the background after breaking into the back cave. But they're obviously plotting up there. Little did they know that the old dynamic duo are down here. I'm sure worst comes to the worst. They have a range of vehicles and stuff to thwart their plans with, I suppose. But yeah, guys, so that is basically today's video. We've done our Batman and Robin 66 classic figures. I have to say, absolutely fantastic. They look really, really well in the old Batcave. As you can tell, like even the computers in the background, like everything just stands out. Everything just pops to you, doesn't it? It just draws the eye to it, especially when you have the figures in it. It's really an eye catcher when you come into the room and the thing.
Sure does. Really
Yeah,
does.
yeah. So, as I say, guys, that's it. As I said, we could put our Batmobile back in there just to have a look, I suppose. And just to give you a feel now, these obviously definitely won't go into the car, as the figures are too big. But as you can kind of tell there from the scenario, you know, we do have our figures for that Batmobile anyway. As I just they're down there, our Batman and Robin. But yeah, that looks absolutely fantastic. And so with the figures, it doesn't look to scale, so you need a McFarlane Batmobile. But yeah, guys, I have to say, extremely happy with it. Extremely happy. Final thoughts, James, when the two lads are in there?
It's like a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great. Love it.
Yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic now, I have to say, guys.
Well worth accessory.
Yeah, as I said, it's not that expensive either, so if you guys want to pick this up, I'd highly recommend you do. As I said, it does take up a bit of space, so you kind of have to allow for that, guys, and make sure, as I said, like you got the little Easter eggs as well on some of the signage there and stuff like that, you know.
But if you're into your dioramas and creating scenes,
yeah,
photography, videoing, whatever,
yeah, as I said, yeah, if you're
I'd highly recommend this piece.
Yeah, it's a good representation of the 66 Batcave.
Yes.
Anyway,
kudos to McFarlane all around. We've been very impressed.
Yeah, I have to say, yeah, between the Villain's Lair now, between the Villain's Lair and with the figures down to our Batcave below. Now, as far as I know, I think they do a library kind of pack as well. Yeah.
The Wayne Manor scene.
The Wayne Manor scene, yeah. Do that as well, kind of thing. So maybe, I don't know, maybe down the road I might pick that up. But yeah, from our Villains Lair down to the Batcave, I have to say, extremely happy with it. Anyway, guys, that's today's video. Glad you could join us. As I said, if you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And I guess we will catch you in the next video. So, guys, I'll have to say from myself and James, all the best. Hope you have a great day. And we'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.